Karen joined Merrill Lynch as a financial consultant after managing a family business for several years. Karen quickly built her client list and took on a number of formal leadership roles. After 6 years as a financial consultant, Karen went on to the Merrill Lynch Assessment Center and passed a number of tests designed to evaluate management skills. After succeeding at this center, she later became the resident VP and general manager at the Elmville branch. Leary's management style is very hands-on. Her FCs know who she is and what she likes. She values training and broker oversight for compliance purposes. Meet Ted, Karen's less than first pick. Ted was hired to develop the Taiwanese market for Merrill Lynch. Ted is in his early 40s and appears to be a mature and stable professional. Before Merrill Lynch, Ted was a very successful salesman for a real estate company. But Ted has been working as a sole actor in this office. He often finds other things to do rather than helping out a team member in need. Over time, Ted became more and more stiff and in need of privacy. He was also falling out of line with compliance, and he really wants his own office.
Hi.
Karen?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I've got a copy of your performance review for you.
Okay.
So, as you know, these peer review meetings are typical in our organization. So, as managers, we like to meet with our teams regularly to review their performance.
Okay.
Ted, there are a lot of things that you're doing great around here. You brought in a major client and worked diligently to service the client's needs.
Okay.
I want you to know that we appreciate your effort. We really, truly do. Your hard work does not go unnoticed.
That's great.
But one area of improvement that we are looking to see in all of our team members is the amount of calls to solicit business. Typically, we expect each individual to make around 200 calls, and it seems that since you've been here, you haven't made any calls.
I mean, you said it yourself, the Taiwanese market's a big part of this business. I'm just going to go about it a different way. I don't want to make the calls.
You are a valued member of our team, and we want you to work with us. So, is there any way that we can compromise on the calls since you've got a big account with us? Maybe it'll help to understand the rationale behind the calls. It's about getting to know the market and trying to pick up these clients that wouldn't ordinarily be interested in our business. I'd like for you to try to make 100 calls a week, but keep in mind that's only 10% of the calls your teammates are making.
Okay, I give it a shot.
Thanks, Ed. The next order of business is compliance. As you're aware, we are operating in a highly regulated business. Us managers need to know exactly what trades are being made, especially if they are outside of one suggested by the bank.
I mean, I've only been pushing good, high return stocks on the client.
Again, I appreciate your effort, Ted. I am asking you to have your stocks pre-approved with me before you push them to the clients. There are a ton of reasons for this. This is a non-negotiable request. This is a regulated business, and this request is just part of being successful in that business.
I mean, this is a little outside of my comfort zone. How is this going to work?
Unless you are suggesting to your client to buy a pre-approved stock by Merrill Lynch itself or me, you cannot offer the stock to the client. With every stock that is outside the company's pre-approved list, I'd like a complete workup of the company, including its risk profile and performance history. I will then get back to you on whether or not you can move forward.
I mean, this is really going to slow down my business.
I understand, but this is absolutely necessary. You're doing a great job, and I want you to be just as successful in this business as we are. Do you have any questions for me?
I guess not in regards to that, but I think in general with the big client that I added and with these improvements that I'm willing to make, I think I deserve an office to facilitate these efforts.
Karen?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So, last time we met about your performance review, you expressed that you wanted your own office. I've done some thinking and absolutely not. You have been here for a short amount of time and you have one client. You are very arrogant to think you are entitled to your own office right now.
Arrogant? I I've been outperforming everybody. I nailed a $6 million account in the Taiwanese market, a market that you hired me to expand upon.
You have one account. No one within the office has one account. They've all been here for years with millions of dollars in their accounts. You can't have your own office, I'm sorry.
I'm a beginner. I've owned my own moving company, a very successful company. I come in here, I leave my previous job, and I nail a $6 million account. You call that a beginner move?
Again, you have one account. No, the answer is no.
Fine then, whatever.
Come in.
Karen?
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
Well, last time that we met, you expressed to me that you wanted your own office. I've taken the time to think about this, and I want you to know that you're very important to the team. But can you elaborate on why you want your own office?
Well, like I said, I think my past performance kind of justifies it. I landed a big Taiwanese client in a market that you want me to expand upon. I'm out there every day building relationships. I know I only have one, but there are more coming. I told you up front that this is going to take me time to build. It's very distracting for me to sit out there in the queues with everybody else around talking. So an office will kind of help me just focus more. But more importantly, the social status involved with having an office. I'm out there trying to gain business from reputable clients, and it just helps to have my own office. I mean, would you invest your money with someone that doesn't have their own office?
So I want you to know that I understand the floor can be very distracting with people answering the phones and moving around, but there are other FAs out there that are bringing in new business.
Yeah, I get that, but I guess I just don't see the disadvantage of having my own office.
It's because we're a team here. We work individually to bring in the clients, but we work as a team to maintain those clients and to project the firm's image outward. I mean, it's important to me as your manager, as well as my managers, that we function as one team.
That's great, and I get that. I guess, but that doesn't really have anything to do with me having an office.
I understand your frustrations. I really, really do. And if we had room for everyone to have their own office, then everyone would have their own office. But I wouldn't be doing right by my team to show favoritism towards you by giving you your own office and just you. Especially when I've got people on the team that have been here longer than you have and are just as hardworking.
But you want me to do good business, right? And I think having an office will facilitate that expansion in the market that you hired me for.
I'm sorry that you see it that way, but we reserve offices for our highest performing, most tenured employees. Although I do anticipate that you will be one day, you're just not there yet.
Okay. I guess, so what actions can I take to accomplish that then?
If you put in a couple more years, bring in a couple more clients, and most importantly, follow the compliance rules that you and I said earlier, then there's a possibility that it could happen sooner than you think.
Okay. I mean, I can definitely do those things, and like I said, I'm out there every day, so I am here to win over that market. So I do want to do good here, and I do want to be successful here. So thank you for sitting down and talking to me about this. I hope I can prove myself to be a successful employee here. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk to me about?
No, I appreciate you understanding this and you being willing to come and talk to me about this. And if you ever have any more issues, just feel free to come and talk to me about them.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
You too.
Oh, you're totally in the shot.
I was like, totally forgot my lines. Don't stop rolling now. All right.
Good.
Ready whenever you are.
All right. Hi Ted, how are you?
Good, thanks.
You got a copy
Shit,
of your
sorry.
performance?